Noon, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you didn't get too stormed out, and we are ready to open up our week with some nice breathing and easy movements in the beginning to loosen up our joints, taking nice breaths, focusing our attention as we draw in the air, the oxygen, the fresh air that we're going to breathe in. Focus it on anything that you're dealing with. Feel your body. So just open up your toes, stand at the top of your mat, rock back and forth, and find a nice balance. Focus your attention straight ahead. Find a focus point, something that's not moving. Open up your palms to the front. Comfortably drop them out to the side. And what we're doing is focusing our attention on our breath. Bringing our breath in from the belly up through the diaphragm into the chest, and exhaling, dropping the chest, the diaphragm, and the belly. Continue that at your own pace. Listen to your body. Pay attention to the parts of it that are calling attention to you. Maybe your heart rate is beating really fast and you want it to calm down. So just focus on your breath and focus on your heart. Lift up your crown and turn that frown upside down. Paying attention to that breath. Filling up the belly, filling up the diaphragm, filling up the chest. Continuing a 3-part breath. Now we're going to start holding it, and that's called retention. So we're going to do that at the bottom and the top of your breath, and we'll start with just 4 seconds. So everyone draw in a breath through your nostrils, filling up your belly, filling up your diaphragm and your chest. And we're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop the chest, the diaphragm, and the navel. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Naturally breathe in through the nostrils again, filling up the belly, the diaphragm, the chest. At the top, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Hold. 2, 3. And in. And hold. Exhale. Drop the chest, the diaphragm. And hold. Come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Focus your attention on your one not moving spot ahead. Bring your hands together in prayer in front of you and take a breath in, reaching up, keep pressing them together. Lifting up the heart, dropping the shoulders down. Keeping the abs engaged, the glutes engaged. And taking just a few breaths here. On your exhale, sit in a chair, press the elbows together and pull them down. Keep pressing your hands. Inhale, come back up. Press your hands, engage the glutes, engage the abs to lift your heart and your lower back out. Move with your breath. A little vinyasa. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale, sit and into your chair. What we're going to do is open up our elbows and pull them down and back, squeezing our wings together. Pretend you have big wings and you're trying to open them up. Open them up. Open them up wider. And keep going wider. Breathing in on the open. In on the open. Twist those thumbs up and back. Exhale, fold down, chair. Inhale, open up. A few more breaths in and out. Reach back up all the way. Salute to the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Hands outside both feet. Drop your crown. Bend your knees. Loosen up your hips. Your back. Wherever you're at. Lift your back. Maybe you want to hold on to some blocks if you can't reach the floor yet, and that's okay. So just go ahead and grab your blocks if you need any assistance. Use whatever you have if you don't have a yoga block. I'm sure you can find a chair or something that you can use for support. Okay, so wherever you're at, we're just loosening up those hips. And let's straighten out our spine, reaching our crown straight ahead. Taking a nice inhale. Exhale, let's step back with the right foot straight behind the hip. Dropping the knee. Shift it back. And forth. Inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching your crown forward. Again, if you need support, you can work with that. Block. Shift it forward, flatten your palms, lift up the hips, shift the right heel back. Straighten out that body. Drop the shoulders, reach the crown, extend the heel. Point your toes, shift forward, take an inhale, step back up. Lift your crown, flatten that spine, take an inhale, exhale, drop the crown, forward fold. Loosen up the hips again. Taking a few breaths, allowing your crown to drop a little further as you feel more comfortable to do so. Remember, as we move, we're focusing our breath on the places in our body that are calling attention to us. So maybe you feel this in your back, or maybe you feel this in your hamstrings. Wherever you're at, breathe in. Good. Exhale, step back with the left leg straight behind. Drop the knee. Shift back. Inhale. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shift back. Just loosening up the joints here, getting stuff moving. Maybe you had a rough weekend. Maybe you didn't have a rough weekend. Wherever you're at. Shift back, take a breath in. Exhale, shift forward. Lift up. Exhale, bring your feet all the way together. Inhale, come flat back, reach the crown. Exhale, forward fold. Roll your fingertips forward. Try to lengthen out your spine. Inhale, reach the ground. Exhale, reach the fingertips. Wherever you're at, work with that. If you're at a block, that's okay. Wherever you're at. With each breath, you're meditating. Inhale, straighten out that spine. Bring your hands back outside your feet. Drop that right leg straight back. Shift forward, drop the knee. Shift back, drop the hips. Hold it here for a few breaths. Shifting forward, breathing in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop the hips. Shift forward, shift back. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, drop your crown, nose down. Sink your heel. Shifting forward, reach the crown, lift your hips, shift the left foot back, come into downward dog, alternate your heels, shift your hips down nice and low, open up all the way from the calf into the hamstring, into your left hip, into your open left back, everything on the left side, dropping the right heel, dropping the left knee, opening up on the right. Move with your comfort. Rotate your head. Look all the way over your left. Dropping the left heel all the way back. Rotate your nose over your right shoulder. Right heel reaching all the way back. Left knee drop. Lift both hips, sink both heels, drop your chest, reach the ground, gaze between your fingertips. Go ahead and drop those knees, sink back, drop the chest. Reaching forward, making sure your hips are right above your knees. Dropping your chest, opening the heart center. Good. Drop your chest, lift your toes, point, glide your chest along the floor. Come into your low cobra. Pressing the top of your feet down into the ground, pressing through your palms, lifting through your back, lifting through your heart. Take a few more breaths here. Exhale, rest your head. Take a few breaths. Feel gravity work on your spine. Sink into your breath. Taking an inhale, lifting your crown, reaching your right foot and your right arm back for a half bow. We're going to grab the top of our foot, keeping the left hand in front of our chest here. We're going to use that for support. Press into the right hand with your right foot. Lift open your chest to the right. Looking over. Exhale, slowly drop. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, slowly. And back up. Using a little help from the left. Pressing with the right foot into the right arm. One more. Holding, looking over the right. 2 breaths, hold. Close, don't hold your breath. One more breath here. Exhale, slowly lower, release your right foot. Drop your right hand back down and take your left foot with your left hand. Coming up, breathing in. Hold it up for a few breaths here, looking over the left, pressing with the left foot into your left palm. Gazing over the left shoulder. Try to relax your shoulders away from the ears. Reminding yourself you're still grounded with that right palm. Be strong. Open your chest. A nice strong half bow. All right, exhaling, dropping slowly. Inhaling, lifting through your foot. And exhale. Moving with your breath. Slowly lowering yourself down, we're going to take the right palm this time, grab onto the right ankle again. Now, if you don't have the ability to reach your own ankles behind you, you can always use a blanket or a towel or a strap if you have that too. Very helpful. So wrap it around your ankle and then just grab onto it. So we're going to go ahead and take an inhale, lifting through both feet, lifting through both hands. Okay? And exhale, release. Move with your breath. Pressing all the way up, opening up those hips and chest. Up here, let's hold the pose, not the breath. Keep breathing. Let's take a few rocks, if you will. Relax. Do not sink into the lower spine. Keep pressing through. Keep lifting through the heart. Hold the pose, not your breath. Release when you're ready. Relax your hands, relax your head. And take a few breaths in a fully relaxed pose. Let's place our hands outside our chest. Lifting the elbows above the wrists. Get those knees aligned behind your hips. And find all your points, toes, knees, chest, and hands. All right, so we have a little staff pose here. We're gonna lift through the tail and shift back into downward child's pose, sorry. Sitting back, opening up the hips. We're gonna glide the chest forward as we breathe in again for a modified salutation, pressing up into upward dog, shifting back into downward dog. If you wish, you can go up to the dogs. If you want, you can stay in the modified version that I'm working with. Moving with the breath, lifting through the heart and the crown. Exhaling, sitting back, pressing through the palms. Being careful to stay aligned. If you need to readjust your position, take your time to do so. Listen to your body. Upward dog. Shifting back for child's pose. Curl your toes underneath your hips and sit back, pressing into the mat, sitting back farther, dropping the crown. Taking a few breaths. Begin by lifting your tail and rounding your spine until your crown comes up to reach the sky. Gaze forward, roll your shoulders back as you inhale. Exhale, press your palms into the ground. Feel those shoulders and neck open up. Round them up, breathe it in. Elbows squeeze behind you. Press down, exhale. Sink your navel all the way in. Do not sink your spine or your back. Inhale, rounding up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Rotate those shoulders. We don't remember to do this often. And it really does help with tension in the neck, where a lot of people store their stress. So rotate those shoulders and move with your breath. And I challenge you to close your eyes. And as you inhale, imagine you're getting all your energy up. And as you exhale, you're going to release it out your fingertips and almost out of your mouth, like fire breath. Get it out. Good. Relax your shoulders. Lift your crown. Lift your heart. Take your hands behind your back. Clasp them together if you can. And stretch your shoulders open. Lock the elbows if you will. Lift the heart. Drop the crown without sinking into your lower back. And for a little extra benefit, keep your jaw closed. And see the difference in your neck muscles, how you feel. How you can open up your chest a little bit more. Reach those hands down, lift your heart. Come back to center. Release your hands. Support the lower back. Lift the heart. Keep your knees aligned under your hips. If you wish, open up your heart all the way. Reach down into a little crown. Lift your heart. Drop the crown. Wherever you're at, work with that. Just don't hurt your back. Exhale, release your hands, coming back up to center. Take an inhale, reach up your palms, reach up to the sky. Exhale, sit down in square. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down in square. And bring your left palm outside the right knee. Lift your right hand all the way open. Open the palm, look over your thumb. Making sure your center line is open from crown all the way straight down to center. Rotating just right over it, gazing over the drop the shoulders. On your next exhale, rotate back to the center. Drop your right hand outside the left. Reach and breathe in. Lift the crown. Spinning around. Dropping that shoulder. Taking a few breaths. Exhaling, coming back to center. Inhale, lift up. And drop the right hand out to the floor. Right out to your right side. Lower the elbow. Lift your heart up over your right. Take a few breaths, opening up the left. Sinking the left hip. Don't lift the hip. Keep it grounded with your feet. See if you can gaze up. And gaze forward. On your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop the left to the left. Drop the elbow. Right hand over. Drop the left shoulder. Elbow down. Engage the spine. Engage the back. Keep that left nadi open. Few breaths here. Support is given through your abdominals. So keep lifting through the heart. Engage those abs. Open the chest, open the shoulders. Reach through the crown. Gaze up. And gaze back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, child's pose. Lifting through the tail. Rounding the spine. Crown round up last. Take an inhale. Drop the shoulders on the exhale. Inhale, raise the arms out. Reach up. Exhale again. Child's pose. Dragging along the floor. Rounding the spine. Inhaling. Opening up, dropping the shoulders. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhaling, child's pose. Rounding from the tail up through the crown. Inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders, open the palms. Breathe in, reach up. And one more time, down and around with your breath. Good. Come back down into prayer. This time we're going to take one leg straight out in front of us. Take your right leg and sit straight out in front of you. You're still sitting on your left. Okay. Take your left palm, take it outside your right leg. Take your right palm right behind your spine. Open up your chest. Lift through the crown. And if you need support, you can use a block or a pillow or something to help you balance if you're not balanced. Big over the right. Exhale, come back around. Inhale, take the right hand outside the left leg. Twist around the other way. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. If you wish, you could grab your hip or the other thigh. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your hips. Round your right leg around the left. Sink both hips. focusing on the yamas, which refer to the great universal commandments. A man named Patanjali lists 5 of them. Ahimsa, which refers to nonviolence. Satya, which refers to truth. Asteya, which is non-stealing. Brahmacharya, which is self-control. And aparigraha, unselfishness. Ahimsa is the first of the yamas. The yamas are the first of the Eightfold Path in Ashtanga Yoga. So they are the Great Universal Commandments, means nonviolence, and saintly men have always preached and practiced nonviolence in thought, word, and deed. Lord Buddha was one of the greatest teachers of nonviolence. He could influence men and even wild beasts to become harmless and peaceful. Once Lord Buddha was walking down the road, followed by several disciples. Seeing him, his jealous cousin Devadatta unleashed a drunken elephant, hoping that it would trample the Buddha to death. As the rampaging elephant charged down the street, people ran helter-skelter. The Buddha's disciples also begged their master to flee. The Buddha, however, remained calm and refused to run away. The enraged elephant was further annoyed at seeing the Buddha unperturbed and came charging straight at him. The Buddha calmly raised his hand in a gesture of nonviolence. The angry beast stopped dead in its tracks. It then humbly kneeled down before the Buddha. Such was the power of Lord Buddha's nonviolence. Satya is the second yama. It means truthful, honest, or virtuous. The life of King Harish Chandra provides a very good example of a man devoted to Satya. One day, sage Vasishta met his rival, sage Vishvamitra. My disciple, King Harishchandra, is the most truthful man on earth, claimed Vasishta. I shall prove that he is not, retorted Vishvamitra then promptly went to King Harishchandra's palace. In the guise of a poor Brahmin, he approached the king. "O most generous king," he begged, "grant me 2 boons." "You shall have whatever you want," said the large-hearted Harishchandra. "First, I want your kingdom and all your wealth," demanded the cunning Brahmin. Harishchandra was a man of his word. He willingly parted with everything he had and left for the forest clad in a single cloth. His wife and child followed him. The Brahmin was still not satisfied and followed them into the forest. "Harishchandra, now grant me my second wish." "Pray, what more can I give you?" inquired the noble king. 1.5 bushels of gold coins, demanded the greedy Brahmin. "Give me a month's time and I shall give you that too," promised Harishchandra. The royal family then proceeded towards Kashi. Arriving there, Harishchandra sought work but could find none. They were forced to beg for a living. A month passed. The Brahmin again appeared before Harishchandra. "Fulfill my second boon, O king, or accept that you are a liar," he said gleefully. Seeing her husband's plight, the queen insisted, "Sell me as a slave, my lord, and fulfill your promise." Most reluctantly, Harishchandra agreed. He sold his wife and his son too, but still couldn't raise the required gold coins. He then sold himself and was finally able to fulfill his promise to the Brahmin. The queen and the prince had to toil long hours for a merchant. Still, the merchant remained unsatisfied. Meanwhile, Harishandra's master appointed him as an assistant in the crematorium. Then one fateful day, Harishandra's son was bitten by a snake and died. The heartbroken mother carried the dead child to the crematorium. Harishandra was shattered to see his wife bearing the dead body of their child. Still, he had to do his duty. I am sorry, my dear, he said tearfully. I cannot cremate our son unless you pay the cremation fees required by my master. My lord, I am a penniless slave, cried his wife. In despair, the couple decided to kill themselves. Harishandra made a pyre of half-burnt logs. They placed their dead child on it, then seating themselves beside their child, they set the pyre ablaze. At that moment, Brahma, Indra, and several other gods descended from heaven and doused the fire. Harishandra, exclaimed the gods, you have proved beyond doubt that you are the most honest man on earth. Your trials are over. The gods brought the prince back to life and blessed the royal couple. Then Vishvamitra returned to the kingdom to the virtuous and truthful King Harishandra. And that is the story of Satya, living to your truth. Bring your attention back to your breath. Focus on how you can live honest and truthfully and non-violently. And slowly start to rotate your hands and your fingers and toes and ankles. Bend your wrists, rotate, bend the elbows. Tuck your knees into your chest when you're ready. Rock back and forth, maybe side to side, front to back. Roll over to your right when you're ready to get up. Handy will slowly press through the left palm, coming into a nice tall seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. Have a nice strong staff straight through the crown, down into the ground, the center of your body. Take a nice deep breath in, drop your shoulders, come into prayer. And just remember to be grateful for the time that we have to give ourselves, to love ourselves and each other. Thank you for taking class today. Namaskar.